And I was also at the Game Awards for Spider-Man the other day.
And you did not get this.
And I did not. Well, you stayed out, and I was old and went home. That's
true.
why that's
on
why
me.
that happened. I think. Yeah,
that's on me.
I think.
Not everyone got to see the armor come off.
But
No,
yeah,
that's right.
we were there. We were there. That's right. You got to see the armor come off. I saw it go on. You saw it come off. So it's full circle. Hey, I'm Yuri Lowenthal.
And I'm Cissy Jones. And you're listening to
GLHF.
GLHF
The
podcast.
GLHF podcast. You almost had it. That's,
Yeah.
That was
that's
perfect.
perfect.
To be honest.
Yeah, that was exactly
Love
what
it.
we want.
Dave, don't sync it up in the edit. Keep it exactly like that.
Right, don't change a thing.
Hello and welcome to Game and Fortune, the show where the game is utter nonsense and the prize for our winner is exposure. It's a quiz show about video games, those distractions from the infinite void. Players compete against one another to prove their video game knowledge, risking their lives and reputations in the process. Come with us as we spiral slowly into the abyss. I am your host, the reviled Dave Breens, and I'm here with the one and only Kirk McKeon, also known as the Nut Whisperer, Captain Tom's Vengeance, and Squiggles. Usually I have a problem with the last thing he makes me write, but this time I'm wondering about Captain Tom's Vengeance.
I'm just a normal guy.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sorry, are you mad at Captain Tom or are you mad at his daughter?
His
Or
daughter.
are we getting too political?
I'm just mad at everyone.
I'm cutting all of this. Today we are joined by George Young.
Hiya.
Hiya. Oh, it's always nice to have her here. And we're also joined by two very special guests. You may know these guests from voice actor and performance capture on all of the video games. Just all of them. But
Everyone.
most recently, they worked together on a brilliant indie game called American Arcadia. They are Cissy Jones and Yuri Lowenthal. How are you?
Hello.
Ready to embarrass myself, thank you.
I'm good.
I also didn't realize this was like the Hunger Games for video games. I didn't realize I was risking my life to be here, but you know what?
Yeah.
I'm here for it. Let's do this.
Your reputation as well, and you may win exposure. And that is going to like either be make or break a career, frankly.
Might
listen.
we die of exposure?
That was what I was going to say. People also
Yeah.
die of exposure.
And
We're not as
also,
bright as the sun.
by being on this podcast, you agree to have your voice synthesized for future use as well.
You're the worst.
I'm not sure that verbal contract holds up, don't worry.
Active consent, I see.
Yeah. Where's my 100% human voice button? It's actually right over there. No,
He's got
too
it.
far away.
He's got it. All right. What was it like for you two to hook up together on American Arcadia? Have you worked together before on a game? I don't know. I'm sure you have at some point, right?
We have.
We
We
have.
met on a game. I don't remember what that game was. Was it like a weird Resident Evil thing? Was it something like?
I've never
We're
done
doing
Resident
mocap.
Evil. Mocap. Was it mocap?
Yeah, it was mocap. You were super pregnant.
Oh, yeah,
At
that
the
tracks.
time. Yeah. Anyway. But we've actually not only worked together, but we worked together with Out of the Blue and Raw Fury on one of their more the game they did before American Arcadia, called Call of the Sea.
I didn't realize that was the same developer. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And we had
that's
so
cool.
much fun working as a team that they were like, "How about we do another game together?" And
They're
of
like,
course, Sissy
and
and I
this
were
time
like,
we won't ask you to do a duet. We were like,
"That's
all
true.
right.
We didn't get to sing on this one." I was
I
both
know.
relieved and disappointed.
Were you in
Same.
the same booth for this one, like bouncing off each other, or was it all solo?
Unfortunately, we were not.
Solo.
I mean,
Yeah.
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 I mean, we
Yeah.
would sometimes record together in a Zoom session, but not like in the booth together.
Mm.
Yeah.
And Sissy, you recently played the Absolute in Baldur's Gate 3. What's it like winning all the awards? Or the game winning all the
Obey. It was great. I mean, listen, I'm such a small part of that game, but one of my dearest friends, who I met when he was at Telltale, then went and became the, I believe, the cinematic director at Larian. And I'm just so endlessly happy for him and the entire team. And not only because obviously it's a great game, but because it's a really great studio that values its people and treats them like humans.
Mm.
That's
so
important these days.
that is important. And that that's just awesome to be a part of. You know, it's really neat.
Was your
It's-
stuff
it's
all
weird.
performance capture on that? Because you're just a brain,
No.
aren't you? Like
Just
I know
a
there's a lot of
giant brain.
PCAP.
Spoiler alerts. Yeah, no PCAP on that, unfortunately. But it's funny because last year everything I was working on was in development, so I had like nothing I could talk about. Like the Game Awards came out, and I was like, I got nothing. And then this year it was just like onslaught of like Remnant 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Starfield, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Like all the things are just happening all at once. It's been a really interesting. I'm hoping I don't die of exposure.
What about you, Yuri? It's just Spider-Man 2 just came out. How's it been since that?
It's been a bit of a ride. You know, there's a lot of press, you know, leading up to it. Thankfully, they released most of the stuff, you know, in advance of the game, only about 3 or 4 months before the game came out. So it wasn't like they were, you know, drawing it out over, hey, here's some gameplay, and in 2 years you'll get the game. You know, it was, people didn't have to wait that long, which was you know, a bit of a relief for everyone, myself included. But there was a lot of press, and ultimately I'm happy to not have to talk too much about it anymore, just because I'm tired. You know, it came out great, and everybody's super happy with it. So
And if
we're
if
just
like
gonna leave it at that.
if I can gush about my friend for a minute, like Yuri has the reputation in the industry of literally being like the best human. Not just nice, but kind, you know, there is a difference. And so to see like all of this success for you, friend, like I know it's Spider-Man 2, but anytime I get to see you carry a headline, it makes me really, really happy because you deserve it.
Thank you.
You do, Yuri. You deserve it, and you were really good in it as well.
Thank you.
It's kind of funny you say it all happened over the space of 4 months, because then if you look at some of your other games like Prince of Persia,
Right. Let me tell you about that. As time went on, I reached out to, and I don't think I'm speaking out of school here, and if I am, you know, whatever. I reached out to Ubisoft. I'm like, hey, you know, we did that remake a long time ago. Is it dead, or is it? And I didn't hear back, and so I just reached out directly to Jordan Mechner because we've been friends ever since Sands of Time. And he goes, oh, no, it's not dead. So I hypothesize, with absolutely nothing to base this on, that because they've got the new Prince of Persia game, the new Prince of Persia game coming out next year, they'll probably release it around the same time, either to, you know, gin up some excitement, or maybe even release them together with, you know, the remake along with the new game. I don't know. I don't know what their plan is. I don't know what anybody's plan is these days, and nobody tells me anything. Usually, fans and journalists find out stuff before we ever do, even if we were involved in the game. But as I understand it, we will get a chance to see it at some point, and I can't wait, because I was really proud of what we did, and I think it'll be fun for people who don't know the game, who don't know Sands of Time, and who those people are, I have no idea. But also for people who want to revisit that time. We went back and we, you know, did performance capture for all the cinematics, which is something we didn't do originally, because nobody was, and we re-recorded everything. I mean, it's going to be great, I think.
Yeah, it's one of the original was one of the first games to have the two lead actors in the booth together, right? Yeah. And you could tell like how they bounced off each other, I thought. So it'd be interesting to see that with the evolution of like how performance captures come along. Yeah.
So wait, for the remake, you finished it like
ages ago, years ago,
like 5 years ago.
I don't know, just because it's been like so far, I just assumed like the voice actors come in at the end. I don't know.
No. I spoke to Yuri years ago, and he told me he'd finished it years ago. Yeah.
So. And then they released that. Remember, they released that gameplay trailer, and everybody was like, "Boo!" And so they were like, "Well, no, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. Give us a minute." And so they went back, and I don't know what they've been doing to it. Again, like I've been, you know, out of the process for a long time, but
isn't game development fun?
It really is. It really is.
All right, shall we move on then, Dave?
We shall. And just as a reminder, this is a game show, and therefore we're going to kick things off with a little round we call Two Truths and a Lie. Our special guests will tell us 2 truths and a lie about their lives and careers, and our other contestants, that's you, George, will confer and decide unanimously which one is a lie.
We're going to do, because there's 2 people to lie, we're going to let George team up with whoever's not lying.
Oh, okay. So we're hoping that the guests aren't familiar with each other's lies.
We did not confer.
Okay.
We did not confer.
Okay. Fantastic. The contestants will get 1 point each if they win, but the liars will get 3 points if they win. So if you are a good liar, which I'm assuming actors are, then they will get lots of points. Each contestant gets a follow-up question before they make a decision. And we're kicking off with Cissy, I believe.
Yep. Tell us your truths.
Okay. I was once chased by a monkey in Iguazu Falls, Argentina. I won a ghost pepper eating contest in New Orleans. And I have a cat scratch across my right eye from a childhood demon cat.
Oh, these are good.
Okay, so
stakes are high.
With the pepper one, I want to ask then, do you usually like spicy dishes, and what's your favourite spicy dish then?
It's 2 questions.
That is 2 questions.
It's one.
I want to forgive it.
All right, we'll forgive it. Go on.
I hate spicy dishes. Damn it, you're good at this.
Oh, would that be the lie then? Perhaps, mayhap. I'm actually terrible at this. My track record is pretty much 0.
Yes.
I'm sure, and sometimes I get pulled up by other people. But
Yuri's got a question yet, so he could stumble on something else.
That's right. Let's see. What was the last one again? It was chased by a monkey. It was ghost pepper. It was cat scratched. Can you lean into your camera a little bit so we can see?
That's also good podcast material.
Right. No, I think I'm gonna let that be my question, because I think I've made my decision, and I don't know what that's based on, but I think I've made my decision. It's gonna be very interesting. I love that you led with what you led with, just for what I've got coming up. It's going to be fascinating.
What do you think it is then, Yuri? Which one do you think the lie is?
I'm going to go with George and
it's got to be
go with ghost peppers.
Eating.
Okay.
Yeah. Unless she lied then about not liking spicy food.
Or, the best lies are, and the best stories are, about specificity. And
I'm really bad with spicy food, but it was a dare, and I couldn't back down.
Yeah,
it's true. Okay. Which one was a lie then, Cissy?
Well, you haven't guessed yet.
Oh, I'm not guessing. I'm the judge.
No, we've lost now already.
Yeah. So so is it the pepper then? Is it not?
It is the pepper. That's actually my best friend's story. She's hyper competitive, and she went into a pepper place in New Orleans, and they had the photos on the wall of the people who had eaten this certain thing. She's Peruvian. Like she did the hot ones against Rob Gronkowski, and if you don't know Rob Gronkowski, he's like this massive hulking football player, American football player. And so she walks into this place and she's like, "What's with the pictures on the wall?" And the guy was like, "Oh, those are the people who have completed this contest." And she was like, "I want to do that." And he goes, "Oh, honey." And her husband was like, "I'll wait for you outside." And so she did it. She got her picture up there. She comes outside and her husband's like, "How was it?" And she was like, "That's great. Can we just go around the corner for a minute?" Oh my God!
Excellent.
Impressive.
All right, Yuri, do you want to tell us your bullshit?
Okay. What if they're all lies? Okay. 2 truths and a lie. Not necessarily in that order. Early in my career, I was almost killed by a karate chimpanzee. I dubbed hentai with Steve Bloom. Stan Lee gave me advice on how to play Spider-Man.
Oh.
I looked up Stan Lee dying recent. I don't know why. It was 2016, I think.
Mm-hmm.
that's just a bit of extra info.
Oh right, I thought he was going somewhere with that, George. Sorry.
Thanks, George.
Well, I think the other Spider-Man was after he died.
Yeah, but we just
then,
assessed
as we
that he
just
recorded Prince of Persia 5 years ago.
Yeah,
innit?
exactly.
Yeah.
As we just established that.
Y'all, time is a flat circle.
Mhm.
I'm surprised Matthew McConaughey didn't say that when he was talking about time dilation.
Yeah, I
the
was
other
expecting it. Yeah,
I think he knew we were all thinking of.
Okay.
But yeah, I want to hear about the chimpanzee. What movie or video game or whatever was that?
It was when I was working production coordination back when I was just starting my work. Trying to start work as an actor, and because I spoke Japanese at the time. I mean, still do, but it's not as good as it used to be. I used to do production coordination for Japanese TV and film crews in New York, and one of the shows was with a karate chimpanzee, and usually this story takes a couple of drinks for me to tell it, but it did not end well for me in that I was severely injured, but because I'm alive and can tell the tale, it's not as bad as it as it could have ended up. I've since heard many stories of people getting attacked by primates, and it does not end well. So I consider myself very lucky.
So you're not saying you won, but
Like, what? Why did it attack you? Where was the monkey?
that's another question.
The monkey.
No, well, no, it was
He was
like
on the
explain the
set.
story. The monkey didn't even come into it.
I mean,
Okay,
first of
so-
all, it's a primate.
chimpanzee.
It's a chimpanzee, not a monkey. There's a difference.
Apologies.
Chimpanzees are terrifying and super strong, and this one had been trained to do karate, so it was even more dangerous.
Oh my God.
But it left out all its karate skills when it attacked me. It got spooked and snatched the camera out of my hands and hit me in the face with it, and then smashed against the wall, and was it started clawing my head, and before the trainer got to it and pulled it off me. But my face swelled quite a bit, and I was very scared, and the adrenaline was shooting out of my eyeballs, and but I managed to survive that one with a lot of ice.
I'm
on my
glad you
face.
clarified that it just went monkey mode for the attacks, because I was
It did. It
expecting like
didn't-
flying kicks and shit.
Right,
You know?
I know. That was all for the cameras. That was punching through boards and stuff like that was for the cameras.
Also, if
But,
this is your lie, you are going to owe me so many drinks.
right, I know, right?
All right. So for let's see. Now it's my turn to ask a question, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What was the name of the hentai that you and Steve recorded?
For research.
It was like Mobile Blue or something. It was like one of those weird, Japanese things that if you didn't see it on the poster, you'd be like, I have no idea what that is. It's like they just took two English words and put them together. But yeah, it had,
that definitely checks out.
It had like mech suits and stuff in it, but also, the other stuff.
Birthday suits.
Tentacles. Yeah.
I'm going with Stanley as the lie.
Stanley
Were
is the
you
lie.
chosen because Yuri is Japanese for lesbians?
That's true. I know. Yaoi is the guy on guy, and Yuri is girl on girl. That's right.
Yeah, I didn't want to brag while you're bragging, but I speak Japanese as well, and I know all the most important Japanese words. And
Clearly.
At the top, I was like, "Don't say that Yuri is Japanese for lesbians," but I feel like it came up very naturally.
Well, absolutely. Yuri is is the word for lily in Japanese, which I'm sure you also knew, George. And it's I don't know why that's code word for or that's the accepted term for that type of content in Japan. But so be it.
I'm flowers, the ladies.
Right, exactly. I'm proud. I'm proud of that. So.
Are you saying the same?
So you said Stanley was the lie, and George, which one?
What are you thinking, George?
Yeah, I don't know what his health was like towards the end of his life, but he seemed to be doing fine. I'm happy to go with Stanley because I'm always wrong. I actually think it's the chimp, maybe, but yeah, I'll defer to Cissy. That's all right. I'll go Stanley.
Don't do that. That's a very bad idea. Don't defer to me.
Right, go on then, Yuri.
I think he was sprightly till the end.
He really was. Because that was not a lie. The lie was me and Steve Bloom. While it's something we very, very easily could have done and would have enjoyed because he and I are very close. That was the lie. The Karate Chimp is legit, and Stan Lee, he came in on the first Spider-Man game to record one line, I think, and I wasn't supposed to be in the session with him, but Chris Zimmerman, our performance director, gave me a call and said, "Hey, you're not supposed to come in tomorrow, but Stan Lee is coming in at 1 if you just happen to show up at the studio," because she knows how much that would mean to me. And so I showed up and I watched him record. And as he was on his way out, Chris, bless her heart, and Brian Intihar were like, wait, we know you're very busy, but we just want to introduce you to Yuri Lowenthal. He's our Spider-Man. And he said, oh, so you're my Spider-Man, huh? Well, let me give you some advice. Here's how to play Spider-Man. I want you to think, how would Stan do it? And don't do that. And that was it. That was my moment with Stan Lee.
That was brilliant.
Which was adorable. He was everything you always wanted him to be in Stan Lee, I think.
I had a recording session for, I think it was like Lego something or another. Mm-hmm. And this seems to be a running theme. I was like 80 years pregnant. And as I'm walking in, Stan Lee is walking out. And I was like, and so I went in and I sat down because I was so pregnant. I sat down on the seat, and the voice director goes, "I just want you to know you're sharing butt heat with Stan Lee right now." And I was like, "This will be the best child. They're starting with the
child
best
is
beginning."
Blessed. Excelsior!
Oh, brilliant.
Oh, so good.
Well, at the end of that round, Cissy is at the rear with 0 points, unfortunately. George has 1 point and Yuri has 4. 4 whole points.
Right.
Okay.
It feels like cheating, doesn't it?
It does.
It really. I was already expecting to have lost by like minute 5 of this podcast.
Oh, there's plenty of time to lose yet. Don't worry.
Okay, good. Good.
I'm disappointed because I totally believed the hentai one, but we don't all get what we wish for.
I really like the choice of Mobile Blue because it's so classic. Just 2 random English words or German. They could be German words.
That's true.
Together.
That's true. Right.
That's your Japanese
Danziger
title right
Luger
there.
is Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're obsessed.
Did you just say Dusty Lugers?
No,
Danziger Luger.
I thought you said Dusty Lugers.
Yeah, Dusty Lugers. Also, that's my porn name, actually, Dusty Lugers.
And when we move straight into the next round, we'll find out that it's themed around games that our guests have been in. And it's called Buzzword, our quickfire quiz. In this round, the judge reads out questions and the contestants have to buzz in to answer them. Correct answers get 1 point, and the other contestants can buzz in if the person before them gets the question wrong. Unfortunately, the judge spent the budget we had aside for buzzers on a course teaching him how to write podcast scripts, so each contestant will need to select a word to represent their buzzer. Yeah, the course wasn't very good, was it?
It wasn't, no.
It wasn't worth it.
I flunked out of it.
Did they teach you Control F for the guests' names?
Yes, they told me that, so I managed to change them. Yeah.
It doesn't mean he listened.
Yeah.
It was in the curriculum.
Reading the winner's loser to winner.
Yeah,
I taught them a few things.
Right. And so we're going to have to choose a word to represent our buzzword. And we're going to start with George, since she's the one that knows how this works.
Yes.
What's your buzzword, George?
So, looking up games they've been in, Yuri's been in Bayonetta, and I love Bayonetta, if anyone knows that. And Yuri played Luca, and Bayonetta's nickname for Luca is Cheshire. So I'm going to be Cheshire today. Okay. That's my Bayonetta impression. Not as good as my Crash Bandicoot, I apologise, but we're here.
I respect it regardless. Cissy, do you have anything in mind?
Well, since this is technically on behalf of American Arcadia, and American Arcadia is all about getting good ratings.
Yes.
Ratings is going to be my buzzword.
That's really good. That's really good. Yuri, you look like you haven't prepared.
No, I
think
was going to
just change his mindset.
Well, I mean, no, I was going to do Arcadia because we were talking about American Arcadia, but we both were in the same headspace. So I'm going to go with Arcadia.
Nice.
Love it.
Very good.
All right, this one, Yuri's got this one. I can see it already. The first question: how many inches of venom were on
Arcadia?
offer
to... Let's see. Good measure. It's 19.
It is 19.
I forgot my own buzzword. So it was just noises.
Yeah, you just shrieked and said
Cheshire.
But I know how many inches of venom it is, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In Cyberpunk 2077, there are 3 shells next to the toilet in V's apartment.
Cheshire!
Yes.
It's for doing your business.
It is, but that's not the question.
But now we have a lot more insight into George, so it's...
No, I know that. It's a classic
Don't
meme.
say it, though. Oh, it's not really a meme. I mean, it is, but okay. This is a reference to which movie?
Ratings. Demolition Man.
Yes, it is.
I actually didn't know the movie it came from. But I do know
You're like,
I was literally
pooing.
I was literally just thinking like, oh, I don't know Cyberpunk 2077, but remember the three seashells in Demolition Man? So
Yeah.
yes, I got one.
Beautiful.
Nice.
I know
Okay.
memes. That's it.
You might know this one then. Finish the lyrics. Kinda bug and kinda snack.
This is embarrassing.
Cheshire. If it's not just bug snacks, I've got no idea.
It's not just bug snacks.
But it is from
Bug snacks.
No.
That's a gym banger, that is. You put that on your playlist. Just go hard.
What were the first 2 lyrics again?
Kinda bug and kinda snack.
And watch my jaw go completely slack.
I think you should get the points just for that.
Yeah, good improvisation.
People are going to be screaming at you, Yuri.
I know. And mostly the guys from the horses guys. I'm just gonna say my character's name, and I know it's not the answer, but it's the greatest character name of all the characters I've ever played. His name is Chandlo Funkbun.
Yeah, but you got to say that in his voice.
Chandlo Funkbun. He's like part bro and part Keanu Reeves. Like that was what I was going for with
it works.
Like,
it
he's
works.
so nice, man. Chandlo, I'm lifting your crib, dog. Yeah, like he was the best. He's the best. But that was just me distracting from the fact that I don't know the answer.
No one gets any points.
No, it's okay because now Kirk can recite it.
It was try to
No,
catch
Kirk has
him.
to sing it.
Yeah, he does. Go on, Kirk.
Okay. Try
And
to
then we all
catch him in a trap. There you go.
No, wait. There's multiple lyrics written down in this.
I'm not singing it all.
Kirk.
I'm the judge.
Kirk.
I'm the judge.
Ridiculous.
It's funny. Last time I interviewed Yuri, my 2 kids came in and he spoke to them in Chandler and Spider-Man's voice. And I won so many dad points for that. It was great. Which 2 Hollywood actors have roles in Baldur's Gate 3?
Ratings.
Yes.
J.K. Simmons and Jason Roberts. Jason Isaacs.
I'll take it. Yeah. I'll let you have that.
If that was me,
It's Simmons.
But it's not you, is it, George?
I knew J.K. Simmons because that's the answer I gave for a question where it was wrong, and then I remembered it was Baldur's Gate.
All right.
I got to mind flay both of them.
Well done.
What song can Ellie play for Dina in the guitar shop in The Last of Us Part 2?
Is it the Bug Snacks theme song?
Is it the Macarena?
You gotta buzz in, team. You gotta buzz in.
Right, yeah, sorry. I would have buzzed in if I thought I actually had a good answer.
Yeah, I've never played The Last of Us, nor do I listen to popular music. So I think I'm about 0%.
I'm hoping you will have at least heard of the song, George.
You definitely would have. Is everyone given up?
Yeah, I think so.
Arcadia, is it Black Hole Sun?
I like the guess.
Good guess, though.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, wait, go on. Oh no, you go. It wasn't. I was going to guess Moon River, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
Moon River.
I thought it was cute.
It's Aha's Take on Me.
Oh,
it's
I do know that.
Somber rendition of it, anyway.
Yeah, George. Oh, yeah, I do know that one. I was hoping so,
Take
George.
on Me, yeah, and they go.
It's so
Yeah,
good.
That's my rendition of it. You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Cissy. Thank you. I've given Yuri a bit of an advantage here, I think.
Terrible.
Rude.
What single word does Yuri Lowenthal say dozens of times in Dragon Age Origins?
Arcadia.
Yeah?
Enchantment? Enchantment!
I just wanted Yuri to say enchantment.
Yes,
sorry.
right.
No, it's with the
Sandal.
face too.
Sandal, we hardly knew you.
What's funny
yeah,
is we had our last podcast to come out was with Lucy James, and in the buzzword quiz, her buzzword was enchantment because
was.
the theme was RPGs.
Oh, that makes me
Yeah.
so happy.
Yeah, I was going to
It's
say,
coming full circle.
I thought I knew that one because of Lucy James.
Yeah.
I'm learning so much from the podcast, not just the questions, but from the other guests too. And that's what we're here for, in education.
You know what music is now, George?
Good luck, have fun, George. Good luck, have fun.
Yes.
All right?
Are you having fun?
No,
Always,
she's not,
every
she's not.
week. Okay. Please. I always have enjoy here.
Good. We like to have enjoy.
Okay, at the end of that round, George has 1 point, Cissy has 2, and Yuri has 6.
Guys, I'm not in the last. I'm feeling
You're
good.
not-
I'm pretty proud of you.
There wasn't a Bayonetta question.
I was going
There
to
wasn't
add
a
one in
Firewatch
last
question
minute.
either. Listen,
I
that
know.
was heavily biased. I'm just
It
saying.
was a little bit biased.
It's always biased depending on what Kirk is most interested in.
I'm
Yeah,
interested in
that is
Firewatch.
the
though.
bias.
Rude.
Yeah. We've learnt now that if you just understand Kirk, you can actually get questions right.
No one
I would've-
understands me, though. That's the
Yeah.
I would have accepted
yeah.
Firewatch. It's the only game that of the games that I wasn't involved in that I've actually played.
It's
Oh,
a good
gosh.
game as well. Very good game.
The next round is called That Motherfucker Back There Is Not Real. And the judge will give you a list of character names and you have to buzz in to say which motherfucker is made up.
So you get 4 points if you buzz in and get it straight away, but points are deducted each time someone rules one out. So here are some motherfuckers who are not real, probably. First up, we got Bugsnax characters.
Sorry, sissy.
Floofty Fizzlebean, Filbo Flopalot, Eggabell Batternugget, and Chandlo Funkbon.
Cheshire.
Yes,
The third one, right? The egg one.
that's a real character.
Oh.
The Arcadia,
Yeah,
the second one.
that's right. That motherfucker's not real.
I felt I've remembered that. There's a lot of bug snacks in there, a lot of them.
Yeah.
Those,
They're not
you
Bugsnax, though. Right there.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you made.
Are they not?
that
But they're
was good.
bugs
That
and
was
they're
good.
snacks.
No, those guys are not
These
bugs.
are. I can't remember what they're called.
They're
Fucking
characters.
Flibbles or something.
Grumpuses.
Grumpuses. That's it.
Grumpuses. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were the bug snacks. I have played it too.
No, the Bugsnax are called like fucking pizza thing.
Right. Strawberry.
fucking-
Strawberry pie.
Yeah.
Oh, the
yeah,
Strawberry.
yeah.
Strawberry.
Yeah.
No, the actual characters
Just
you
all
speak
the-
to, George. who've
Yeah, you know
dialogue.
the dudes that you feed the snacks to.
Oh, right. Yeah.
The
Right.
characters.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
The
characters.
guys.
All the young horses guys right now are just hanging their heads in shame. I know I got it
I'm
right,
not
but
gonna-
it was so half-assed.
I'm not going to say I played a lot of it, but yeah.
Okay.
All right, the next one is Valorant characters: Breach, Neon, Phoenix, and Bullet.
Ratings.
Yes,
Breach.
is real.
Cheshire.
George
Bullet.
is not real.
Damn it.
Gotta tell you, I had no idea in that round.
I had no
clue.
idea.
Yeah,
until
I rolled
researched
my
it.
eyes as soon as I heard it. I don't know anything about Valorant.
Yeah.
Okay, the next one is Destiny 2 characters.
Oof.
I'm looking to see if Sissy rolls her eyes.
All
at
right,
this
all
one.
right. Finally, a little bit of sissy bias here. Come on. God, I hope I know it.
The Traveller, the Darkness, the Dancer, and the Colonel.
Cheshire.
Yes,
Dancer.
that's it. You got 4 points.
Nailed that.
Yuri, we're getting our
You
asses
gotta
kicked
look
here, my
for
friend.
a pattern if you don't know the game, I think.
Yeah.
She knows Kirk. She knows Kirk.
Right?
Mm.
Yeah, she's got the
Capitalize on that.
the Kirk advantage. Last one is Mad Max. Stank Gum, Rank Rotter, Scabrous Scrotus, and Chum Bucket.
Arcadia.
Ratings. The third one.
Oh, it is not. That one's real.
It's
The
the second one.
Scrotus is real.
No.
Yeah, the
Scrotus
Scrotus is real.
The second
Yuri's
one is
got
not.
it. Yuri's got it. 3 points.
What?
Okay, that's the end.
Sorry, can you repeat the Scrotus name?
Scabrous Scrotus.
Brilliant. Perfection. 10 out of 10.
Very on point for Mad Max, the world of Mad Max.
Mm-hmm.
Fair. That's fair.
I think Scrotus is a political acronym of some sort. I'm
Is
not
it?
sure though.
I thought it was like
Scotus.
an abbreviation of
Scotus.
Scrotus.
Right.
SCOTUS.
Scotus,
Right.
not
Yeah.
Scrotus.
But Scrotus.
It's filled with respect. We are SCOTUS. Not Scrotus.
SCOTUS, POTUS,
Scotus.
and Scrotus.
Yeah.
Excuse me? Right.
Fucking hell.
Okay, let's go on to the next round. That'll make
Yes.
everyone feel better, I think.
Will it?
We've got a very special round this week. Since we've got a bunch of professionals, and George, this round is called Ow, My Toe. The judge will give you all a scenario, and the judge will judge you based on your performance of that scenario. I don't know what scenario. You're going to find that out along with me.
Yeah. So I'll let one of the actors go first because George looks really confused, and you're gonna fall on your ass on this, George. I'm afraid.
Well, yeah, I don't know why I've been tasked to perform.
Dance, monkey, dance.
But don't attack the PA. But don't
Right.
attack the
Oh
PA.
my god.
Okay.
Wait, so you have to give us a scenario and we have to perform the scenario? Is that
Yeah, just like a short one line about it. Okay. So for this first one, you're British and you just stubbed your toe.
Fuck my toe!
I mean, we didn't specify what part of Britain. I think that works.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So, Sissy, you've gone for a Scottish guy just stubbed the toe, right?
Aye.
Technically, that's an EU country.
Shit.
It's still Britain. It's
We
still
wish, yeah, we wish, because I'd move there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you gonna stub your toe, Yuri?
Oh, I yelled bollocks.
Okay. Go on then, George. Stub your toe.
Sake.
So I actually don't get angry when I stub. I'm British, if you didn't know, and when I stub my
Whoa.
toe, I go, "Oh no!" It's like a classic. Yeah.
So you've never experienced pain, is what I'm hearing.
Well, I don't got rage in me really. I don't have. The
I don't
capacity
got
for it.
rage in me.
I'm
Don't
so
have the
jealous, George.
capacity. Yeah.
I don't believe that
you know.
for a second.
She's quite angry on Slack, isn't she?
I feel like she's going to punch me out if we're in the same room.
I have opinions, but they don't fill me with rage.
Mm-hmm.
If we're in the same room, sometimes I reckon George would start swinging for me. I
Yeah.
don't know.
I've never hit
Alright.
someone in my life.
Well,
I feel like
She could take lessons from the karate chimp.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
I'm going to give Sissy the full points for that one because I was quite impressed with the Scottish accent there. And Yuri up
For
next,
fuck's sake.
and then George.
Oh no.
Fantastic.
Oh no.
George, just sorry, you got to get angry when you stub your toe. It's the rules.
No, it's a classic. Oh no. Any mistakes, see, and it makes you feel better. If you trivialise the situation, it makes you feel better. That's just a life tip for
Perspective
everyone.
helps.
Everyone's
That's
learning.
right. Thanks. We're
Yeah.
learning so much.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you,
Don't
George.
take that into your acting though. Just don't feel emotions, right?
Just trivialize it.
Venting it up
suppress
is the
pain.
British way, though.
That would be right.
All right, next up, we'll go with Yuri first, so we're not all going at the same time. You're an American soldier in the middle of a battle, and you just realise you really need to go pee.
Bravo! This is Alpha Actual. I need an exfil. I've got to go pee. I can't feel my balls. Oh my god! I've been in so many of those games where I just have to scream shit all the time over gunfire. It was traumatic for you to even ask me to go there, Kirk.
I'm sorry. We ask the hard questions here. I'm sorry.
Oh God, it's me then next, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Grenade! Go, go, go! I gotta pee! Go over there!
Nice.
Hold on, I'm gonna do my straw phonation now.
Right? I know. Oh my god. It's the only way we get through.
Oh my
See?
God.
Where is it? Here it is. Look. It's like never far away. Like here's my. Yep.
Got
What
the
is
tools of
that?
the trade.
It's vocal care.
It's yeah. Straw phonation. Look it up, y'all.
Resets your chords after a stressful session or during a stressful session.
No.
Oh,
No,
well, just
really?
ask. If you ask George, just say, "Oh, it's fine. Don't worry about
Oh
it."
no.
Oh no.
Exactly.
Oh no.
Oh no. Ruined my voice. Oh no.
Oh dear.
My sole means of income. Oh no.
Oh no.
More like, oh no. George, do you want to be American and need to be?
I can't do accents. I'm going to be his British friend.
No.
In
You got to
the
be
war.
You
American.
gotta try.
You've got to try be American.
I am
Just
trying.
hit the hard
I'm
R's.
trying.
Hit the hard R.
I
Don't
know
say
that
that
that's- I don't know about that. Yeah, I was gonna be his mate. Fine, he's American, but he was born in the UK and has maintained his accent. I was gonna say, have you done gone and wet yourself? That was my one gonna be.
Fuck's sake.
That was the best moment of the new Call of Duty. That was when Captain Price said
Have you
that.
done gone and wet yourself?
Duty. Call of Duty.
Duty.
That's
right.
Oh.
Exactly.
It shouldn't have been.
You
peeing.
gotta say duty like booty.
Oh no.
Duty.
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 Call of Duty,
Call of
innit?
Duty.
I am
Fucking-
sweating.
It's fucking cod.
Fruit peppers.
Quad blops.
Exactly.
Yeah, cod blops.
I'm gonna
Such a
give that
throwback.
one. I'm gonna give that one to Yuri because it made me piss myself. And then Cissy, you're just gonna lose all these, George. Sorry.
Well, yeah, I was set up to fail, but you know. Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no.
all right. The next one is completely in Yuri's wheelhouse. I'm sorry, I've weighted this towards Yuri. You're an anime character. You've done anime, haven't you, Cissy? Yeah, you're all right then.
On the
Yeah.
same show, even.
Oh wow, which show was that?
Naruto.
Naruto.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Yet again, I play the big bad, the final boss.
Yeah.
You make a good bad guy, Cissy. In real life.
Typecast. Hey.
All right, you're an anime character who does a powerful attack and accidentally singes off their wonderful anime hair.
Kame! Hame! Hell, my hair! It's on fire!
Very good.
I believed it.
I just scream it. Watch, I'm gonna win by just screaming everything.
just scream. Yeah.
Pretty
And
much.
George is like, oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
Go on,
Oh, no.
Cissy.
That was a good power up. That was good anime
Yeah,
power
well,
up.
I thought you was having a poo.
Well, see, that's the thing. Good efforts are the perfect combination of poop and sex. There you go.
Yep.
You
Yeah.
done gone shit yourself.
Yep. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh dear.
Oopsie.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Go on then, George. Power up.
Watashi no kame ga mo shindeiru.
Nani?
That's my one thing.
You didn't singe your hair.
That was
Yeah,
that was
I
was
did.
singed.
It was
Oh,
in
you
Japanese.
did?
I'm sorry that you don't speak Japanese.
I'm not cultured, sorry.
it was very
George was a
fist-
hardcore stoic character and it worked.
It was
actually.
it was very Fist of the North Star.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. It was omaima mo shindeiru. But I
Right.
said my hair
But
is
my
already
hair
dead.
is
Yeah.
already dead.
Nani? Yeah.
Omae wa mo shinderu.
You know what?
Fantastic.
I'm going to give George that just for speaking Japanese.
It was
Yeah,
the flair,
that's fair.
wasn't it?
That's
You
fair.
know?
And then Cissy, because she's further behind. And then Yuri.
I
Nice,
get a
nice.
pity point. So
Okay,
embarrassing.
this is the last one of this round. You're a video game mascot and you're furious because someone just stole the last boiled egg.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That's Mario. Mario said the Birdo's got it. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's me, Mario. Oh no.
Yuri's prepping it with the face. I can see.
I was trying to decide who's going first. Do I still go first again?
Yeah, go first.
Okay. Oh no! They've stolen the egg. How are we going to save the princess? Huh?
Good.
Mario, they've stolen my egg. Will you get it back for me, please?
Nice. George?
I can do a Captain Todd, actually. He goes,
Captain Todd.
Mario, your egg is in another castle. I can't do the speaking because Todd doesn't speak, but I can do the running sound. Yeah, he doesn't speak. That's him.
Sissy takes it.
Is this another pity point?
It is. And then Judge.
Yeah.
It's all right. So, at the end of that round, Sissy is at the rear with 12 points, then George with 14, and then Yuri with 19. Jesus.
Wow.
But it can all change.
Coming up. Yeah.
It can all change in this last round, which is... Go on, Dave.
We are playing Rate Your Stars Right for our final round this week. And this is my personal favourite, because it makes people stressed, it makes people angry, it makes me angry, I don't even participate. The judge will choose 22 games, and you have to guess whether the next game in the sequence has a higher or lower Metacritic score. You get 1 point for each game guessed correctly, but it's passed on to the next player when you get one wrong.
And we always start with the person who has the fewest points, which is Sissy. So if you get them all right, you've won. So clean sweep it, Sissy.
All right.
We're going to start with Valorant, which has 80 on Metacritic. Is Dragon Age Origins higher or lower than Valorant?
Higher.
Yep. That's 1 point. Is Marvel's Spider-Man higher or lower than Dragon Age Origins?
Higher.
That's another point.
Ooh.
Is Starfield higher or lower than Marvel's Spider-Man?
Lower.
That's another point.
Sorry, Todd Howard, I love you.
Clean sweep.
Clean sweep.
Is Wasteland 3 higher or lower than Starfield?
Lower.
It's higher.
Yep.
I'm going to admit I don't know what that game is.
Wasteland 3?
Wasteland 3?
No.
I also barely know what it is, to be honest.
I mean, either you two are in it or
apparently it's better than Starfield.
Apparently.
It's like Baldur's Gate, but in like a Fallout apocalyptic kind of setting.
Sure.
Higher than Starfield, that's my reference.
Uh-huh.
So, George, is Xenoblade Chronicles X higher or lower than Wasteland 3?
Oh, people didn't like X. Lower.
It is lower.
Not the public. Public know what they're on about. But, you know,
Critics,
the game journos, the pricks,
Those darn journos.
Is Psychonauts 2 higher or lower than Xenoblade Chronicles X?
Higher. Someone did okay.
It is higher. Is Marvel's Spider-Man 2 higher or lower than Psychonauts 2?
Oh, that's got to be high. It's in the 80s at least.
It is higher.
Yeah.
Is Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time higher or lower than Marvel's Spider-Man 2?
The original or the yet-to-be-released remake?
The original. Well, obviously the original. Come
on. Higher than what? Sorry, I've already forgotten the last game because my little quip.
Marvel. Higher than Marvel's Spider-Man 2?
Lower, but I know it did do well. Lower?
It's higher.
Yeah. I knew it could go either way.
Back to Yuri now then. Is Baldur's Gate 3 higher or lower than Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time?
Higher.
Yes. Is the
Baldur's Gate 3 is like 100.
Anytime you say Baldur's Gate, I'm just going to go higher.
Is The Last of Us Part 2 higher or lower than Baldur's Gate 3?
Lower.
It is lower. Is God of War Ragnarok higher or lower than The Last of Us Part 2?
Yes.
Yes.
It's higher. Sorry, higher. It's right. Sorry. It's higher than Last of Us Part 2.
It is. Is Persona 4 Golden higher or lower than God of War Ragnarok?
Lower.
It is lower.
Do you know what though? I will say, when that came out on Vita, that got like 10s, and then it came out on Switch, and people are like, "Oh well, it's 10 years old now." And
this is the Vita version.
Is it?
Okay.
Oh, shocking.
That's a hint for you there, George. There you go.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be long gone by then. Is BioShock Infinite higher or lower than Persona 4 Golden, Yuri?
Lower.
It's higher.
Oh. Okay.
We're back to Cissy now. Is American Arcadia higher or lower than BioShock Infinite?
Higher.
No.
Fuck.
George?
Girl can dream.
Right.
Is Far Cry 6 higher or lower than American Arcadia?
I gotta hope it's lower.
It is lower.
Because we've gone up since Persona. I'm following the graph.
Is Call of the Sea higher or lower than Far Cry 6?
Higher?
It is. Is Dying Light higher or lower than Call of the Sea?
The first one.
Mm-hmm.
Lower.
It is lower. Is Prey higher or lower than Dying Light?
Gotta be higher, no? People like Prey.
It is higher.
Ooh.
Is Remnant 2 higher or lower than Prey?
Lower. I think people like Prey.
It's not lower.
Remnant 2 rocked!
Hell yeah, brother!
Totally biased on that one. 100%.
Yeah, thank you, Kal-El.
Yes.
Kirk likes Prey. That's the main thing.
I do like Prey.
Well, other people liked Remnant.
I mean, I like Remnant as well. Jesus. Alright, it's back to Yuri now, isn't it? There's only 2 left.
Okay.
Is Bugsnax higher or lower than Remnant 2?
Lower.
It is lower. Is We Are OFK higher or lower than Bugsnax?
Lower.
It's not lower.
Really? Then
My friend
Bugsnax?
made that game.
There's 1 point difference. 1 point, literally.
Oh, 1 point.
It's
We Are
it's
OFK is awesome.
Try to catch them in your trap. Na, 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 na.
I'll tell you what, the music for We Are OFK is better than Bugsnax. Bugsnax is great.
Oh my god.
But We Are OFK is better. Anyway, it's literally about a band.
Very,
Anyway.
very controversial. I'm assuming that little sing-along has given Kirk enough time to add up the scores.
I was involved in both games, and I'm going to catch flack from one team or another, so I'm going to
Yeah, might as well stick your neck out.
Yeah, right.
Alright, Cissy is at the rear with 15 points. Then it's George with 21 and Yuri with 24 points, which makes him our winner today.
Unbelievable.
How do you feel about all this exposure you got, Yuri?
I feel very exposed, Kirk. But I was working for exposure. You did offer me this job as being paid in exposure, so I guess I got what I paid. I guess I got what you paid for.
Exactly.
Can we just... Sorry. I just want to say that we had one of the leads for Bayonetta and not a single Bayonetta question. And you know that's the only thing I'm going to know about. And I feel very affronted.
I don't want you to win.
You didn't come last, George, you know.
The deck was stacked against you from the beginning, George.
Apparently you don't want me to win either. Thanks, Kirk. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, it's true.
Kirk,
kind of friend you are.
Me and Cissy used to be pals, but not anymore.
Kirk, thanks for sending your IBAN number. I'll take it.
Yeah. Wire it over. Is there anything you two want to shout out while you're here before we leave the show?
Other than American Arcadia, no. Talk about American Arcadia, please.
Yeah,
it's so good. It really is. It's such a listen, obviously we have a soft spot for a lot of the games that we're in, but this one is really fun. The script is neat. The people were incredible. There's twists you don't see coming. I didn't see coming. It's just a really fun game. If you liked The Truman Show, if you liked Logan's Run, this is just a fun spin on all of that. And it kind of adds in a bit of Kardashian too, which is weird and awesome. I love it.
I believe it's on Game Pass as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Game Pass, Steam, and the reviews are great. Like it's got I was looking on Steam last night. It's got 93% or 96% or something like that of people love it.
That's cool.
So play it.
Tell us a bit about your characters, maybe.
You get to see me with a mustache. I mean, it's basically me with a mustache. So
and bell bottoms.
Right? Tune in for the mustache at the very least.
Is it your normal vocal range for this one? Like your normal voice?
I don't do anything super weird. I mean, it was a challenge to make him honestly as normal as possible. And I love that, it's your sort of
that must have been hard for you, Yuri.
It was. It's your classic, normal guy finds himself in abnormal situation and has to get out of it. But unlike the current trend of normal guy gets caught in situation, but luckily he's ex-special forces, so he can, whatever. This Trevor literally has no usable skills in the situation, so it's kind of it was refreshing for me.
Yeah,
it was really neat.
Cool.
I play Vivian Walton, who is the head of Walton Media, who runs the show American Arcadia that Trevor is ensnared in, and she seems ruthless and calculated and super duper evil. Once again, big final boss here. Like, apparently I'm just an asshole in real life. I don't know. But there's more than meets the eye.
Can I say something? Sorry. When Yuri joined the call, his name was Trevor Hills, and I saw it, and I was like, that guy looks a lot like Yuri Lowenthal. That's what I actually thought.
I just love that you know what I look like, because in this industry, most people don't even know what we look like.
You were there at the Game Awards. You were on the screen with your nomination.
Oh, okay, yeah. With a photo that with a photo they absolutely did not approve with me before using.
Oh no!
Don't you love that they go on the internet and they find like your least favorite photo and use that every time?
There's a photo of me right now from like San Diego Comic-Con. If like someone Googled my name and they sent me a screenshot and it's just me going, like, it's some horrible, like, why that? Why that? There's, so I'm sure, like, thank God I wasn't up for a Game Awards. They probably would have used that one.
And apparently they managed to mispronounce my name at the Game Awards too, but I don't even remember. Really? Somebody else told me that. Yeah.
What did they say?
I think it was Yuri Lowenthal.
Lowenthal,
yeah.
When Rich and I were nominated, they had him credited as Richard Summers, not Rich Summer.
What?
Richard Summers. You have one job. Summers. One job.
Well, they couldn't even let the fucking nominees speak on the stage for more than 20 seconds, could they?
Yeah, I know.
As Sven is literally giving like a tribute to one of their teammates who died of cancer.
Heard about that. Yeah.
And it's like, wrap it up.
Yeah, that's awful.
Yeah, awful. Yeah.
But you got to get them adverts on the screen, so...
Hey,
that's right.
See Me Lou's got to get them in talk. It's real important.
Yeah. Who do you think the most recognisable, like, as a face voice actor is? I'd say it's probably Nasir Dalal, because they use his face in a lot of games, don't they?
Yeah.
Like, what is that? I know he's got a nice face, but come on.
He really does. He's handsome as fuck.
And he's like a genuinely terrific human being.
Yeah.
He's
like,
lovely.
Genuinely
I love him
kind.
so much. Yeah.
Stuntman as well, isn't he?
Yeah. He started out when I met him and started working with him, he was coming in for stunts and mocap stuff, and he's just too good an actor to have only done that.
He's so good.
He's done great.
He not to make this the Nasir Dalal show, but I interviewed him for a convention that I did a couple of years ago, and he lived in his car in New York City for like 6 months just to be like, this is as bad as it can get. It's only up from here. Yeah. And if all else fails, I know I can do this. I'm like, holy shit.
So wait, he had the means not to live in a car?
No, he did not. He was broke.
He was, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And he was like,
I thought you meant it was like a thought experiment.
Oh, you thought he was cosplaying poverty.
Right.
Yeah, if I could live in my car for 6 months. Ben Franklin did it.
No, it was literally like...
It's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, he had cars in Ben Franklin's time?
He bought a loaf of bread and a block of cheese, and he slept on the floor.
And lived in that. Just lived in the bread.
And decided whether he should sell his morals.
I just assumed you were talking Ben Starr because we were talking about recent, nominees.
Yeah. We did have Ben Starr on this podcast, though.
Yeah, we did.
He is also a genuinely charming as fuck human being.
Yeah,
he is. They should use his face in some games as well because he's very handsome.
Right.
Well, he's in the meme now. He's in the meme, so he's got all the exposure he needs.
I like to think it's because he was on this podcast first.